Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kifufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam brokah haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten la'ayev koah. You may be seated. We turn to page 112 for the Psalm for Shabbat. Ha-hayom Shabbat Kodesh, Shabo ha-Elohim omrim b'veit hamikdash, Mizmor shir liyom ha-Shabbat. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Magadlu masechayai. Me'odam kumakshavotecha. Magadlu masechayai. Me'odam kumakshavotecha. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Od yenuhum b'seva d'shenim bara'ananim yihiyu l'hagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri v'lo avlatabo. We turn to page 120. Mizmor shir Chanukat habayit l'David. Hafachtem mispedim lecholi pitachta saki v'tazareni simcha laman yizamercha chavod v'lo yidom Adonai Eloi le'olam modeka. Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 121. Please rise if you have a need or desire to say Kaddish. Yit gadol. Amen. Divrach Hirute v'amlich malchute v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam alomei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitrumam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudisha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. We all rise, page 122. Baruch she'amar ve'haya ha'olam, Baruch hu, Baruch oseh v'reishit, Baruch omer ve'oseh, Baruch ozer u'mkayem, Baruch merachem ha'aretz, Baruch merachem ha'briot. Yachid Cheolami Melch Meshubach Mefoar Adei Ad Shemo Hagadol Baruch Atah Adonai Melech Mehulal Batishbachot. You may be seated. We turn to page 141 for Psalm 150. Hallelujah, 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 well, Bikocho, hallelujah, Birkia Uzo, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 B'tzil Tzilei Shama, hallelujah, B'tzil Tzilei Trua, hallelujah, B'tzil Tzilei Shama, hallelujah, B'tzil Tzilei Trua, Kohan Shama, Tehallel. Hallelujah, Kol Hanshama, Tehallel, Hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen ve'Amen. Uvaruch shekavodo leolam, v'yimelech kavodo et kol haaretz. Amen ve'Amen. We turn to page 143. We rise, third line from the left, Ozi v'Zimrat Yah.
Ozi v'Zimrat Yah, Vayehi Yeshua. Ozi v'Zimrat Yah, Vayehi
You may be seated. Thank you, Gail. Bottom of page 144. Ki l'Adonai melecham asher b'goyim v'alumoshim b'har Tzion lishbot et ha'esav v'hayatal Adonai melecha v'hayad Adonai lemelecha kol ha'aret v'yom hahu yihya Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu v'rovasate. Bottom of page 146, third line from the end. Nehalelecha unshabechacha, nufa'ercha nevarech et shem kodshecha, ka'amur leDavid barchi nafshi et Adonai, v'chol kiravai et shem kodsho, hayel b'tatu modu zecha, Hagadol b'kvod shemecha, Hagibor lanetzach v'hanora b'norotecha, Hamelech hayoshev al kisei ram v'nisa.
Page 147 is the Shachrit, beginning of the Shachrit service. For some of you not so adverse or skilled in this part of the service, you might come a little bit later, some of you. This is, I'm not asking for a show of hands, but this is a transitional moment of which we are warming up. This is a prayer called, it begins with Shochen Ad. The idea is that the earlier part was supposed to be some type of warm-up, spiritual. In fact, the earlier blessings, by the way, were probably recited in the morning when they woke up in bed. And many of them probably throughout the morning, and then later brought into the synagogue service. And so the transition's important, like transitions of our day and how we feel. We work our way up and eventually into the Torah service. Shachrit, beginning page 147.
שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו וכתוב לנו צדיקים באדוני לישרים נאווה תהילה בפי ישרים תתהלל ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפעל, לרומם, להדר, לברך, לעלה ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו האל המלך הגדול בשמיים וארץ. כי לך נאה אדוני לאבותינו, שיר ושבחה הלל, וזמרה עוז וממשלה, נצח גדולה וגבורה תהילה ותפארת קדושה ומלכות, ברכות והודאות, מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול, בתשבחות אל ההודאות, אדון הנפלאות, הבוכה בשירי זמרה, מלך חי העולמים. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חון ובמכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיות. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן.
We rise together, page 149 for the Baruch Hu.
Ya la la la, ya la la la, la 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 la, ya 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 la la la. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la la la, la 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 la, ay la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei choshech, osei shalom uvorei et hakol.
You may be seated.
Hakol yoduch v'hakol yeshabechu chavagoyim v'nu kadosh Adonai, hakol yimru chesela v'yeter hakol אין כיכך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס ביתך גואלנו לימוד המשיח, ואין דומה לך, ואין דומה לך, מושיענו, מושיענו, לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים, ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה, גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר וכבוד על המרכבה, זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. טובים יאורות שברא אלוהינו. מלאים זיווים פיקים נוגה נויה זיווים רבח הבנונים לשמו צולב רבינו שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת וגדולה שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי ללב תתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפרוך הסלע. Top of 153. תתברך צורנו מלכנו וכלנו וכלנו שבח שמך לעד מלכנו וצמר שרתם ומאבים כולם וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה בשירה ובזמרה ומברכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומעריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם המלך הגדול, הגיבור והנראה, קדוש הוא, וכולם מקבלים עליהם מלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להקדיש רצונם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה. ובנימה קדושה כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו באופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנסים לעומת שרפים לעומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו לאל ברוך נמות יתנו פועל גבורות עושה חדשות בעל מלחמות זורע צדקות מצמיח ישועות בורא רפואות נורא תהילות אדון הנפלאות המחדש בטובה בכל יום אור חדש על ציון תאיר אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו איי 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 אור חדש על ציון תאיר אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות 154 אהבה רבה אהבתנו אדוני אלוהינו חמלה גדולה ויתרה חמלת עלינו אבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו שבטחו בך אבינו מלכנו ותלמדם חוקי חיים כן תכוננו תלמדנו אבינו הרחמן רחם עלינו ותן בלבנו להבין להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והאר עינינו בתורתך, ודבק לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך. והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו קוממיות, קוממיות לארצנו. כי אל פועל ישועות אתה, ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול, לשמך הגדול, סלע ואמת, להודות לך וליחדך, וליחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
Echad.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושינתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך ובביתך, ולפתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפון בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
Wait for me a second. ויעם שמות נשיכם, ילדים את הארצכם, ואל תעשו אותו, ישמרו לכם. We join together on the second paragraph, 156.
Yomer Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el b'nei Yisrael, ve'amarta Elohem, ve'asu lachem tzitzit, al kanfei bigdehem ledorotam, ve'natnu al tzitzit, akanaf betil techelet, ve'haya lachem letzitzit, uritem oto, uzchartem et kol mitzvot Adonai, ve'asitem otam, ve'lo taturu, acharei levavchem, ve'acharei nechem, asher atem zonim arecheichem, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
לדור ודור הוא קיים, ושמו קיים, וכיסו נכון, ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיים.
Top of page 157.
ורב חיים וקיימים על אבותינו. אמת שעתו אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, מלכנו מלך אבותינו, גואלנו גואל אבותינו, יוצרנו צור ישועתנו, בודנו ומצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך. עזרת אבותינו נטעו מעולם, מגן משלנו דור ודור, ורום עולם השובך ומשפטה. אמת אוטו מצרים גאתו רם בניסה כתוב תהילות לאל עליון ברוך הוא מבורך משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף השיר החדש שיבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד צור ישראל כולם בעזרת ישראל ובדכנו יהודה וישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל.
The Amidah begins together, top of page 159.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Anara El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol וזוכר השדה אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו ויאהבה. מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה, רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו. לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. מתנסים לעומת שרפים, מתנסים לעומת שרפים, מתנסים לעומת שרפים, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לה. איי איי איי, מתי תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון, תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. איי איי איי, עינינו תיראנה, תיראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור. ador, Alleluia, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני
The Amidah continues silently in the following pages, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer the private prayers and meditations of your hearts.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ויעקב ישראל, ויעקב יושבי תבל, ואמרו, אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו, אמן. היי, יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה. Ya la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Page 167.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, ועמד ברכירותי, וימליך ברכתי בחייכון, ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך, וישתבח כפי תבער ותרומה ונעשה, ויתהדר ויתהלב ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאלה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה שבחתה ונחמתה, דמרן ועלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ודהון לבית ישראל, קודם לשמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו
Amen. Page 168 is the Torah service. We're going to remain seated till the ark is officially open. But to help us do that, Ron and Simone, Roland, and Todd and Monica Marks, you're going to make your way up on the bima, please. Mike Spivak, where are you? You're going to be carrying the Torah. There you are. Michael, come on up for it as well. We're going to begin top of page 168.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kemalam v'chomot Yerushalayim, ki v'cha levad batachnu, melech el ram Adon olamim. Vayehi bin Soaharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, V'yafutsu oyevecha, V'yanusu misanecha, mipanecha, Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael, b'kedushato.
Page 169 on the left-hand side in the middle, a reading entitled Shalom to All. Let's read this together. Avinu Malkeinu, Master of Peace, help us and strengthen us so that we always strive for peace. May there be harmony among all people, their companions and friends. May there be no discord among the members of my family. You who establish peace above, extend peace upon us and the whole world. May we draw close to you and your Torah in truth, and may we all be bound together, carrying out your will wholeheartedly. Master of peace, bless us with peace. May the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart, be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We continue, page 170, the bottom.
Be'ana rachet v'lishme kadisha, kadisha yakira, ana emar tushbechan. Be'ana rachet, be'ana rachet v'lishme kadisha, kadisha yakira, ana emar tushbechan, yehi ra'ava kodamach, detiftach libi ve'oraita, v'tashlin mishalin delibi, v'liba dechol amach Yisrael, letavu lechayin velishlam. Amen.
Page 171, the words of the Shema, first recited by our bar mitzvah and then repeated by the congregation.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shema.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Galu le'Adonai iti, uneromema shemo yachdav.
Lecha Adonai hagidula, v'hagivura, v'hatiferet, v'hanetza, v'hahod. Ki chov hashamayim uvaret, ki chov hashamayim uvaret. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha, v'yamit naseh lechol rosh. Romimu, romimu. Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, v'hishtachavu, lehadom raglav kadoshu. Romimu, romimu. Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho, romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu.
You could find your seats, please, if you could. Please find your seats. Thank you. If you find your seats, thank you. Wait for everybody to find, if we could. Nice when people know each other. We have some communities here together. We welcome our friends from Shomrei Torah Synagogue, and we hope they still have a minion over there. So that's all I can say. You can please triple check your cell phones just to make sure that you either didn't bring one in or that you turned it off, and that way you won't be mindful of it. You can have sacred moments here of prayer and community, so if you'll just check. You can put away your Siddur, the prayer book, and instead you can take out the Chumash, the Torah text. You'll be able to follow along there. We're going to be reading from the portion of Trumah, so if you want to be able to find your way in the text, you'll find the portion of Trumah. We're going to begin with a presentation of a talit to our bar mitzvah. So Adam, I want you over here. Jen and Ken, if you'll come up as well. And Adam, I tell, this is not special for you, but I think you know every week I tell each bar and bat mitzvah that this is a moment where your parents get to share with you. It's not the typical moment where you challenge them or question them or respond back or anything like that. You just stand here and you listen here, but get a little bit closer. And just listen to their words of wisdom. You ready? Yeah. All right, Jen, go ahead.
My dearest Adam, it seems like only yesterday I was mailing out the thank you cards for your brother Caleb's bar mitzvah.
You don't even have to follow it up.
Oh, wait a minute, that was yesterday.
Didn't even have it.
In any event, I can't believe how fast time has flown by and that we have been your parents for 13 years. Despite the fact that you are now taller than I, in the highest heels I own, you are still my baby chubs. I wasn't quite sure what the best way to convey my deepest and most personal thoughts and wishes for you, our youngest son. So I Googled epic bar mitzvah fails to see what I shouldn't do. Number one, I shouldn't chronicle your every achievement from birth, which is hard for a proud Jewish mother such as me. So apparently I'm not even supposed to mention that you play for the US in the Maccabi games, or that your tiny Kadima Day School basketball team won the championship against Viewpoint last year with a 3-point buzzer beater. Whoa, look at me using your basketball words. Number two, I need to keep my speech short. And at this point, I stopped reading because clearly Google isn't Jewish. Proper kvelling cannot be rushed. Perhaps I can start with some very basic advice. Number one, be a mensch. Number two, leave some food for your brothers. Work hard, and if you're lucky, you can accomplish almost anything. I have found the harder I work, the luckier I get. When you're faced with a choice, choose wisely. You've always been a joy to those who know you. I remember dropping you off at preschool, or as you called it, park school. You would walk in like you owned the place, and the kids would cheer, "Adam!" One summer, out of the blue, you announced that you were a golfer. We enrolled you in a sports camp, and you told the coach that you wanted to join the camp's elite golf academy. And you stared down the coach and you said, "I have skills." I watched you play, this tiny little boy out there with the giant older kids. Your clubs were too small to fit on Dad's rolling cart, so you had to carry them. But you applied your famous Thinkology method. Either that or Tiger Woods was on your team, but you came home with that championship golf trophy. You have definite ideas about everything, from food to clothing. Thank you for not wearing that siren red suit that you initially chose for today. We compromised on your shoes. When you were 2, you wore Mr. Potato Head's glasses. You are extremely self-reliant. And when you momentarily got separated from your group at the Maccabi games in Atlanta, you called Janine and me, calm, and asked me to order you an Uber. You didn't know the name of the host family you were staying with. You didn't know their phone number, the address, but you just knew it would work out. Your calm and confident nature were impressive. Your sense of humor and your profound appreciation of comedy is one of my favorite things about you, and your sweetness. You still run up to me and give me hugs and kisses when you see me, and you can't see my face, but I kvel every time, and I eat it up. If our eyes lock on the basketball court, we flash each other our secret "I love you" sign. You've started many of our family traditions. When one of us trips or spills something, instead of helping, you point at us and you go, "Ah ha ha ha." You've got all of us doing it. You know that you are our 4th and final child, and you lovingly followed our 3rd and final child. And for the blessing of you, I am grateful every single day. We have taught you to be a gentleman, and that being a man is anything but toxic. We know how hard you have worked to stand before us all today and understand how complicated it is to be doing the teenage push-pull. We love the person you are and admire the person you are becoming. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. And what lies within you, our sweet son, is your gift to us all. I love you."
I give your mom a hug. She deserves it after that. And your father's going to try and get through his comments.
Adam, if families had mascots, you would be ours. You weren't simply born into our family. You burst onto the scene like the Kool-Aid Man. As the fourth child, you were at an immediate disadvantage by being born into a family with a well-established sibling hierarchy. However, you were born with an inner strength and strong survival instincts that enabled you to quickly shatter the old social order by declaring, "Hineni, here I am. I will not be ignored. I will not be forsaken. No, sir, you Lego my ego." Your survivalist instincts ensured that your siblings didn't get all the good food first. In fact, as a toddler, you developed a mastery of the toaster oven even before your siblings. That's not to say your siblings resented you, quite the opposite. You have always been very much loved by them. The family lovingly gave you the nickname Chubsy, a nickname which morphed into other variants like Chubs, Bubs, Wubs, Bubbas, and countless others. Not sure why, but your school friends also started calling you Mr. Mango. I've never known anyone with so many nicknames, and it reflects just how special a person you are. You've been blessed with wonderful charm, charisma, and a great sense of humor. You're also kind, compassionate, good-natured, generous, and fun to be around. You're always finding the humor in situations, a trait that also sometimes gets you into a little trouble at school. Never rattled, you're always prepared with a quick and funny retort. You and I share a passion for the Lakers, Kings, and New York Mets. All right, he's really a Dodger fan, and he loves making fun of me when the Mets lose to them, which is often. I enjoy watching your basketball and especially love our games of around the world, even though you always beat me with the final half-court shot. Your mother and I are very proud of what you have achieved today by becoming a bar mitzvah. We have provided you a Jewish education at Kadima Day School, taken you to synagogue, and have observed the Jewish rituals and traditions to provide you the knowledge and understanding of your people and heritage. It is our hope that from this knowledge will come respect for and pride in your heritage and a joy in embracing the richness of our traditions. Whatever the future holds for you, whether you become a professional YouTuber, stand-up comic, or NBA basketball player, I pray you choose something you enjoy. Appreciate what you have, savor time, and be in the moment. Be kind to others, be honest in your dealings, give tzedakah, stand up for your convictions, and pursue justice. Study Torah and observe the mitzvot. Enjoy life, find love, and marry a nice Jewish girl. I love you, Mazel Tov.
I give your dad a hug. They're going to hand you now the talit. You're going to recite the blessing, symbolizing taking tradition from your parents, and you now embracing it yourself with a blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kichanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu litatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. Torah reading begins page 485.
Amen.
Yamdu Eliakim Hanuch ben Zvi v'Tova Gittel v'Rafael Hana bat Avraham Rishon Baruch Shenatan Torah li'amo Yisrael b'kedushato
Atem avikin Elohechem hayim kolchem hayom.
Atem havekim Adonai Elohechem hayam kolchem hayom.
Rabbi Muroff, are you honored as being the second Gabbai today? I'd be honored to have you up here.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim. V'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Vayadaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el bnei Yisrael, vikuli truma, me'et kol ish asher yedavenu livo, tiku et trumati, vezot hatruma, asher tiku me'itam, zahav v'chesef unchoshet, utchelet ve'argaman, v'tolat shani, v'shesh ve'izim, ve'orot eli me'odamim, ve'orot techashim, ve'etzei shitim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. So how many of you have coronavirus on your brain? You think about it often? How many of you, I just want to take a poll in terms of from concerned to very concerned to moderately concerned. I don't think anybody would be not concerned at all. Right? Where do you fall on there? There's all. Let me tell you what. We'll start from moderate. How many of you are moderately concerned? Raise your hands. Okay. How many of you are? What was the next one? More like I'll get to very. Right. How many of you are significantly concerned? Middle ground. How many of you are very concerned? Interesting. Okay. So by the way, I don't know if you like walking around the sanctuary this morning and in general greeting people has sort of become like a game of scissors, paper, and rock. Like, what are you going to get? Right? You get a handshake, you get a fist, you get an elbow, or you get a hand like open like this. And I'm not sure which one beats which one, though, right? But it's interesting, and as you walk around, now, there are, by the way, some of the people who raise their hands here are some people, by the way, who have immune deficiency or immune issues, in which they are very susceptible to germs, and so they become more concerned about it. But let me ask you, as we think about it in terms of life and society, what should we be concerned about in terms of the coronavirus? What should we be concerned about? %30 of Americans believe that Corona beer can give you the virus. And sales are down by 30%. Okay, yeah. What else should we be concerned about, Michelle? So washing hands, by the way. So it's interesting that a moment like this gives us pause to good hygiene in general. Right? In general, these are the moments in which we are reminded about the sensitivity of whether it is coronavirus or a flu or other things, importance of hygiene. Good. Is that what you're going to say? Go ahead. Okay, good. So misinformation is really an important key of this. Absolutely. Good. What else? Yes, Ken. So fear and panic, what it can do to people and to society. Great. The fact that in Northern California, where one of my daughters lives, there are cases now of people that do not have obvious connections to the source. So the uncertainty, by the way, of what causes it creates a little bit more concern and sometimes hysteria and panic, yes? World economy, good. The impact that that has, obviously, Rick? Right, so economic, by the way, the impact in our own lives it might have. I don't know if now they're worried about a run on medical supplies in general that's happening. Mark. %90 of prescription. So the impact it's going to have on health, and by the way, overreacting perhaps, sometimes not, but how much is legitimate or not? I think that's part of the question, yes? In terms of certain parts of the world of the relationship to wild animals and their and the fear. By the way, legitimate health concerns that come out of that. Yes. So right now, lack of testing supplies. There's another hand I thought I saw over. No. So what? Another. Yes, Donna. There you are. They're going to find some way to blame it on the Jews. Or the Democrats, or, by the way, or Republicans. Look, so what I want to talk about is, on one way, the fact that, like many things, it's being weaponized in politics, which is bad. Right? That's just a bad way to look at it, and we end up scapegoating people. And that's really what I want to get to, this idea of scapegoating. Because we Jews know about scapegoating. You said they're going to blame the Jews, but actually it's interesting. I found some sources from the dark web that I don't go on the dark web, but they became public. Should know, I don't go there. But these actually were made public by ADL and other places. Is that, and talking about, said one quote on this Chan 4 or 4chan, which is an anti-Semitic site. 4chan, you watch this? No, I know. Right, but 4chan is the name of it. Right, it's dark web stuff. Like you have to know where to find it, and you have to dig deep to get there. And they said the quote was, because now it made its way to Israel. So in the anti-Semitic website, it said 3 down, just 5,997,997 to go. Yeah. Right, the idea that science finally, and the quote at the beginning of it is, science finally found a way to deal with the Jews. Now, by the way, which group, by the way, is feeling the scapegoating the most right now? Chinese. And how many people look at Chinese people differently today? And if you're Chinese, what does that mean? What does it mean to feel all of a sudden that everybody's afraid of you? In fact, when they haven't been to China, nor do they, how many families have been from China in decades? Their families might have been here from the early 1900s. But yet, it's in moments of crises that the worst instincts in people come out. That's what happens. That's when Jews get blamed as well, when things are really bad. Chinese, so by the way, Chinese are paying the price. What about Italians? Shouldn't you be afraid of Italians right now? You should not be going to Italian restaurants, I guess. Right? Isn't that? Right? And it's the fear and the fear-mongering in terms of where it can go, I find problematic. I get concerned about that. I get concerned about where it goes. we're going to take a break for the next Aliyah in just a moment, but I want to talk about, when you talk about Jews being blamed for things, the Black Plague in the Middle Ages, seen as a Jewish conspiracy. We're going to talk about that a little bit and what it meant and tie it to our portion. In the meantime, we're going to continue with the next Aliyah, the second Aliyah, which is on page 487, verse 6. Thank you.
Yamdu Eliyahu Dov ben Zvi, Vitova Gittel, Bebela bat Raphael, Raphael Zvi ben Eliyahu Dov, Ubela Sheni.
Baruch et Adonai Hamborach. Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
שמן למאור, בשמים לשמן המשחה. המשחה. ולקטורת אבני, חסמים, אבני שוהם, ואבנו מילואים, לאפוד ולחושן, ועשו לי מקדש, ושכנתי בתוכם ככל אשר אני מראה אותך את אבני תבנית חמישכן ואת תבנית כל כליו וכן תעשו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
So 1348, what was later called the Dark Plague, the Black Plague, actually seen, by the way, as a Jewish conspiracy. The Jews poisoned the wells in France, in Italy, and in Switzerland. And that it was an attempt by Jews, if you will, to pollute and to take and to punish Christendom in terms of Christian Europe. Now, the interesting part of it was that Jews, we believe, tended to contract the disease less frequently than non-Jews. Why? The idea that perhaps some of our rituals that are, by the way, related to, if you will, to ritual life, somehow impacted in this moment of being able to not have to be as contagious amongst Jews. And this notion about blaming others, it makes me think, by the way, the moment we're in, I don't know about you, but I think back to the Ebola virus and Haitians. I think back, by the way, to HIV and what it did in terms of the gay and lesbian community, in particular the male gay community, in terms of the fear. And fear we get. We understand fear. We've got to take care of it. We have to be reasonable. But when does that go too far? When do we let it matter? That's sometimes a hard line. It's a hard place to find. What I want to encourage us to do is to be thoughtful about this, to really be concerned, but to be careful about who we scapegoat and how we treat other people and how we're going to respond. Our portion, by the way, of Truma is about the building of the tabernacle. It's the beginning of the instructions. And the rabbis asked the question, why isn't this given right away after Mount Sinai? Right away, they're there at Mount Sinai, and the Ten Commandments are given. God speaks to them. Why not the first command to be about building the tabernacle? But instead, we have this portion last week of Mishpatim, which, John, are all about the laws. All kinds of civil laws and all kinds of ways that we treat people and act. And I love in the Itere Torah, there's a Hasidic tradition that talks about that before they could build the tabernacle, they had to act in the way that was befitting God's creatures. The way that we treated people had to come first before you could build a tabernacle. You had to be concerned about people. You had to act the right way. In fact, when they talk about the contributions that are given, the Itere Torah commentary says that the only donations that are good are the ones that follow the laws of good business and that you haven't cheated people to get that money. Isn't that interesting? The idea that how we act is inseparable from our religious life. That the ethics that we live out each day have to be assumed in when we gather together as a religious community. We all hate when people are hypocritical about religion, when they carry that banner and they really just use it for different purposes. And our tradition is telling us We've got to act accordingly. We have to treat all people with respect. If you don't act that way, you don't deserve to come together like this. You don't deserve to sit in God's house. We struggle, we come together. The Trumah, the instructions about building a tabernacle to God, is about keeping God in our presence. And how do we not lose that? How do we not lose our own sense of divinity? How do we not forsake the sense of what it means to be a people that are dedicated to community and God and the world at large? I think in the coming weeks, this is going to get a little scarier. We just want us all to remember the sanctity of the individuals, to not look for scapegoats, be able to hold each other, and to be, by the way, cautious of how people greet you. If somebody greets you with a bump fist, it may not be because they're terrified about anything else in general. They may have a weak immune system. We need to be sensitive to each other at all times in how we greet and how we treat, but only because we care about other people and not to apply anything else in terms of present condition itself and to make it worse than it is. Let us remember to be God's children, to dwell in the house of God and the Lord forever. And let us say, Amen. We're going to continue with the third Aliyah here, page 487, verse 10.
Yamdu, Bela Tamar, Bet El Yakim, Hanoch, V'Raphael Ahana, V'Shai Ephraim, Ben El Yakim, Hanoch, V'Raphael Ahana, V'Kalev Tanhum, Ben El Yakim, Hanoch, V'Raphael Ahana, Shlishi.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'Natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
ועשו ארון עצי שיטים 2.5 אורכו, ו1.5 רוחבו, ו1.5 קומתו, וציפית אותו זהב טהור, מבית ומחוץ תצפנו, ועשית עליו זר זהב סביב, והצקת לו 4 טבעות זהב, ונתת על 4 פעמותיו, ושתי טבעות על צלעו האחת, ושתי טבעות על צלעו השנית, ועשית ודי עצי שיטים, וציפית אותם זהב, והבאת את העבדים בטבעות על צלעו הארון, לשאת את הארון בהם, וטבעות הארון יהיו עבדים, לא יסורו ממנו, ונתת על הארון את העדו אשר אתן אליך.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam natan betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Yamdu, Shmuel ben Chaim Vidina, V'Shoshana bat Sigmund V'Rezela, Chamish, I'm sorry, whoops, wrong run. Okay, 4. Yamdu, Dani ben Hanan V'Yona, V'Dano Rivka bat Hanashira, V'bat Heshel, Revi'i.
The fourth Aliyah continues, page 488, verse 17.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'Natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
ועשית כפורת זהב טהור, 2.5 אורכה, ו1.5 רוחבה. ועשית 2 חרובים זהב, מקשה תעשה אותם, משני קצות הכפורת, ועשה קירוב אחד מקצה מזה, וחירוב אחד מקצה מזה, מן הכפורת תעשו את הקרובים על 2 קצותיו, והיו החרובים פורשי כנפיים למעלה, שוחחים בכנפיהם על הכפורת, ופניהם איש אל אחיו, אל הכפורת יהיו פני הקרובים. ונתת את הכפורת על הארון מלמעלה, ואל הארון תיתן את העדות אשר אתן אליך, ונועדתי לך שם, ודיברתי איתך מעל הכפורת, מבין 2 הקרובים אשר על ארון העדות, את כל אשר אצווה אותך אל בני ישראל.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'mechayei olam nata b'torchenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
We're going to transition now to a moment for prayer for healing. You'll find in your Shabbat supplement the Kol Shabbat, Mishaberach, whether it's for you, for a loved one, for anyone you know. We believe that our prayers help make a difference. I visited a congregant in the hospital just yesterday and sending her prayers of healing as she deals with cancer. For those of you facing illness, those of you dealing with whatever issues, physical, emotional, addictive in nature, we pray for your healing and strength as we join together.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We offer blessing of healing, strength, Naomi Bat Sarah, Elon Shayot, Beverly Bui, Leah Bat Moshe, Susan Stavis, Nina Bat Yocheved, Tirsa Bat Abraham, Vivian Jesus, Harvey Kuten, Leah Ben Zelig Ben Nuta, Zvi Ben Ada, Chaim Ben Sarah, Rivka Bat Carmiela Bedov, Tova Bat Hana, Stephen Lowenstein, Tova Bat Yudit Rachel, Sarah Leah Bat Asna Belka, Reuven Ben Vidal, Hasihinda Bat Gittel, Abraham Ben Zvulun, Kaya Gabriela Bat Galia, Bruce Carter, Roger Carter, Eric Bosek, Rachel Hinda Bat Yoshua Shlomo, Dina Leah Bat Risa, Leah Bat Abraham Besarab, and Paula Roberts. At this point, I'd like to ask you to stand if you'd like to add name to our blessing of healing and strength. And as I go around the congregation, if you'll call out the names, please. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you. If I miss you, you'll, yes. All right, for all those people in our thoughts and at home, if this is for you as well, you're in need of our healing prayers, or you have people in mind, we send our prayers out to you as we join together.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Continue with the fifth Aliyah, please, page 489, verse 23.
It's
good having a pro up here. I'll see you afterwards. I'll see you afterwards.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. V'asita shulchan atzei shitim amatayim arko ve'amarach boho ve'ama v'chetzi komataho v'tipita otoho zahav tahor v'asita lo zer zahav saviv v'asita lo miskeret tofach saviv V'asita zer zahav l'miskarto saviv v'asita loho arba tabaot zahav v'natata et hatabaot al arba hapeahot asher le'arba raglav lumat hamiskeret tiyena hatabaot levadihim laset et hashulchan v'asita et habadim Aitami.
The sixth Aliyah continues, page 490, verse 31.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. V'asita menorah zahav tahor miksha. Te'aseh menorah yirecha v'kana givieha kaftor el frachecha mimena yehiyu. V'shisha kanim yotzi'im mitzideha shlosha kanei menorah. Mitzidah echad u'shlosha kanei menorah mitzidah hasheni. Shlosha givim meshukadim v'kana echad kaftor v'ferach u'shlosha givim meshukadim v'kana echad kaftor v'farach kein l'sheishet hakanim hayotziim min hamenorah.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. You've had quite the journey in life that's led you to this moment. I know the community here has been an important part of that journey, so much so you even changed your name, Tikva Ivri, Hope, Hebrew, and you are embarking on another journey. You're going to be moving up to Washington, and we know that what that means to you, to lose the sense of community that you have here on a weekly basis, some of your dearest friends who are really family members. So we want you to always know that your heart will dwell here. Whether you're watching up there on live streaming or when you come in town, you're going to know that you have impacted this place. We have a blessing. It says, Baruch atah b'voecha, Baruch atah b'tzeitecha, that blessed are you in your coming, and blessed are you in your going. It's not that we're happy to see people go, and that we shall bless you go. It means that in your leaving, you have actually left us more enriched, that we are the better for it of you having been here, and we wish you the blessings of the next journey that you have. Azan Mimi, what do you have?
May you be blessed as you go on your way. I'm not looking at you. May you be guided in peace. May you be blessed with health and joy.
Really good.
May this be our blessing. Amen. Everybody, amen.
Together.
Amen. Amen. May this be our blessing. May this be our blessing.
All right, you got us off of clumps now. That's all right. The seventh Aliyah continues, page 491, verse 34.
Yamdu, Sinai ben Moshe Ufarangis, V'Michael ben Moshe Ufarangis, V'Sara ben Moshe Ufarangis, Shavi'i.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher baharbanu mikol ha'amnim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Uva menorah arba'a givim meshukadim kaftoreha ufraheha vechaftor tachat shnei hakinim mimena vechaftor tachat shnei hakanim mimena vechaftor tachat shnei hakinim mimena l'sheshet hakanim hayotzeim mina menorah kaftorihem uknotam mimena yuyu Kula mikshachat zahav tahor ve'asitet noteha shiva ve'helat neeroteha ve'heir al ever panecha u'machachecha u'matoteha zahav tahor kikar zahav tahor yaseh ota et kol hakelim ha'ele urei v'aseh be'tavnitam asher ata morei b'achar.
Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'hayye olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei
Ahayechon v'yah.
Uchaye Dechol Beit Yisrael. Agala Uvisman Kari. Amen. Heshme Rabba Mevora. Le'ala Malal Me'amaya Yitbarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh
הבחור הבר מצווה יעמוד צבי אדם בן אליקים חנוך ורפאל החנה מפטיר חזק חזק.
You haven't guessed, we have called forward our bar mitzvah, Adam, at this time. He'll be rereading a couple of the verses from the previous Aliyah, so beginning on verse 37, page 491.
Baruch hu et Adonai Amvarah. Baruch Adonai Amvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Ve'asita et neoteha shiv'a ve'hela et neeroteha ve'heir al ever panecha u'machechecha u'matoteha zahav tahor kikar zahav tahor yaseh ota kol ha'kelim ha'ele urei v'aseh v'tavnitam asher atam morei b'acham. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
We rise for lifting of the Torah scroll. You may be seated. Yasher Koach to our Torah readers this morning. Most of them from the Craneman family, Tatum and Caleb and Liam, Michelle Hoysh, David Bruskin, Rabbi Len Miroff, of course, our bar mitzvah, Adam. All right, Adam, you're going to come back up here, please. We've asked Adam to read beginning chapter 6 of the Haftarah, so page 500. You're going to see he's going to begin chapter 6, but before he does that, he's going to share with us some of his thoughts on today's portion, slowly, clearly, and loudly, Adam, so that we can hear you. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
My Torah portion is Truma. God tells Moses and all the Israelites to gather and donate very specific items to build a tabernacle and an ark so that God can dwell among them. This shopping list from God is more complicated than my mom's Passover shopping list. God asked for jewels, gold, fine fabric, goat hair, and dolphin skin, seriously, blue stones, and some rare wood for an ark. Poor Moses had the thankless job of collecting this stuff from people. Can you just imagine the arguing that occurred while Moses was trying to talk these people into parting with their stuff? Why do I have to give 2 blue stones? The Goldsteins only gave 1 blue stone, and I know for a fact they can afford to give 2. He was asking them to give until it hurt a little. And when they all finally built the jeweled tabernacle and the gold ark to God's exact instructions, God said, "Now I may dwell in you." I would love to have been a fly on the wall when they heard this. The Israelites had just given up their treasured time and labor to build this elaborate tabernacle and ark, and God wasn't going to dwell in it. I'm sure they discussed and argued for every 100 Israelites. There were 101 ideas on how to do it cheaper, faster, better, but in the end, they got it done. I imagine it's like a group project at school where you feel like you're the one doing all the work while your partners slack off. Every Israelite had to give their material goods, plus the best of their hearts, minds, and actions, because that is what God asked them to do. And when they all came together and did this, that's when God would dwell in each of them. Even today, when we give the best of ourselves, God dwells in each of us. Knowing that God dwells in all of us brings with it a huge responsibility to ask ourselves if we are going to be our best selves to what's important. I thought a lot about the lesson learned by the Israelites. God's request wasn't really about the tabernacle or the ark. It's about giving beyond what you think you can and teach us the value of community and relationships. God teaches us that goodness comes from our journeys and the lessons that we learn in the relationships we make along the way. I've learned that working hard and working together, giving hope to others, and having faith in God connects us all. I think about how my parents sent me to Kadima Day School, where I've received my Jewish and secular education. I've learned that God's main demand is that the people to be good to each other. It's really that simple. God cares more about how we act towards each other than how we act towards God. Our behavior matters more than our intentions and than our faith. I also think God gives so many instructions to see if the Israelites were listening. I realized how important it is to listen to someone when they are talking. I learned this the hard way because when my teachers tell me the homework and I don't listen, the next day they will tell me to turn in my homework and I'll say, "What homework?" If I talk to someone and they don't listen, I feel like they don't care about what I'm saying. When we understand the obligation to repair the world, we then have to teach every generation good values and self-discipline. Without these, both individual goodness and a good society are impossible. It is to be environmentally aware, to fight disease, and to speak out against racism. To tackle these problems as a group together, we must first learn character traits taught through Torah study like honesty, trustworthiness, humility, honoring our parents, and self-control. There is nothing more powerful to heal the world than a society that's filled with good people. And when good people come together to do good things to do as God has asked, we will heal the world. I know that God created the world for us, and we must fill it with goodness. We must give our best to each other, knowing that God dwells in each of us, and we are all made in his image. I'd like to thank the clergy for helping me to get to this day, all my teachers at Kadima Day School for inspiring me, my family who have come from as far as New York, and my parents who love me more than coffee. Shabbat Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar binvim tovim v'ratzav v'direhem hanemarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael ama u'vinviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayehi vishmonim shana ve'arba me'ot shana letzet b'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim b'shana harevi'it v'chodesh Iyar hu chodesh hasheni limlo shlomo al Yisrael vayiven habayit l'Adonai ve'habayit Asher bana hamelech shlemo ladonai shishim ama urko vesrim rochbo ushloshim ama komato vehaulam al penei heichal habayit esrim ama urko al penei rochav habayit eser bama Rochbo al penei habayit veyas labayit chalonei shekufim atumim vayiven al kir habayit yatzia saviv et kirot habayit saviv lacheichal veladevir veyas selaot saviv hayatzia tachtona chamesh bamarochba V'hatichona shesh ba'ama rochba v'hashlishit sheva ba'ama rochba ki migraot natan labayit saviv hutza levilti achos bekirot habayit v'habayit v'hiba noto even shlema masanivna ומקוות והר גרזן, כל כלי ברזל, לא נשמע בבית, והיא בנותו, פתח הצלה התיכונה, אל כתף הבית הימנית, ולולים יעלו על התיכונה, ומן התיכונה אל השלישי. ויבן את הבית, ויהלהו, ויספון את הבית גבים ושדרות בארזים, ויבן את היציע על כל הבית, המשמות קומתו, ויאחוז את הבית בעצי ארזים, ויהי דבר אדוני אל שלמה לאמור, הבית הזה אשר אתה בונה, אם תלה בחוקותי ואת משפטי תעשה, ושמרתי את כל מצוותי ללכת בהם, והקימי את דברי איתה, אשר דיברתי אל דוד אביך, ושכנתי בני ישראל, ולא אעזוב את עמי ישראל. אתה, אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא, אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, ודבר אחד מדבריך, ahor lo yashuv reikam, ki melech ne'eman verachman ata, baruch ata Adonai, ha'el ha'ne'eman bechol devarav. Rachem al Tzion ki hi beitayenu velaluvat nefesh toshia im herab ve'yamenu, baruch ata Adonai, משמח ציון בבניך. שמחנו, אדוני אלוהינו, באליהו הנביא עבדך, ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך, אם הרע יבוא ויגל ליבנו, על כיסו לא ישב זר, ולא ינהללו עוד אחרים את כבודו. כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו, שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן דוד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודיעים לך ומברכים אותך, יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Amen. Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulechal Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulechal Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Yehelanu.
Adam. from your Persian brethren over here. Turn towards me, it's okay. Just forget about them. You feeling better? The hair's holding up, it looks good. Most important thing right now. I've known you your whole life. And your parents' family life began here in Ufruf many years ago. Each of you, born not literally in this sanctuary, but has come through here. And you remember your upshirin at your house, B'nai Mitzvah that each one has celebrated. And you had no greater rooting section than your family. You could see them after you read. When you looked up and they're all going, like giving you all the signals. You wore your grandfather's talit that you were named after. That's a very special moment as well. As a father of 4 children, I know what it's like to raise 4 children and the kind of chaos that can ensue sometimes. Your mother sometimes will blog about it and share with the whole world, but last night, actually, Ken, as I was walking home and saw the helicopter hovering over your house, I was thinking, like, are Liam and Caleb home alone? Are they? The moment that I thought. But they share in the sense of family and your extended family. We're cognizant of grandparents who are here and those who aren't. This is your community, Adam, and I hope you feel that sense of community. Finding your own journey in life is not easy, is it? Especially when you're the youngest one. Very strong siblings, each who have their own way of doing things. But you have distinguished yourself. Your calmness, the way that you look at life, the way that you treat others, the way that you want to engage in life, that's who you are. Sometimes we feel that other people define us, right? Create who we are. But what I see about you is you really work to define yourself. But the journey you choose is not because your brothers or sisters are pushing you on to that journey, but rather that you're finding it. Not always easy, but we're very proud of the journey that you're on. But this is just the beginning of it, you know. Sense of Jewish connection has been building up. You are what we call a ben bait, somebody who's raised in this house, in the sanctuary, and is connected. This isn't a one-time moment. We talked about this when we met. It's not a one-time moment that all of a sudden passes on you to some magic Jewish condition and love of Judaism. This is just part of the natural journey of your family. That's what we're celebrating today. So we're going to have everybody stand up, please. We're going to join together in the blessing of Shechianu. We got you all. Put your arms around your neighbor, please. Find a neighbor. We'll join together. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimat v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimat v'higianu lazman hazeh.
You may be seated. We're back in the prayer book, and we're going to continue with a blessing for our country, page 177. We're back in the smaller of the 2 red books, our Siddur. Page 177, we're going to read together the first paragraph. In these days before our elections, we pray for goodness and leadership. Let's join together this first paragraph. Our God, God of our ancestors, with mercy accept our prayer on behalf of our country and on its government. Pour out your blessing upon this land, upon its inhabitants, upon its leaders, judges, officers, and officials who faithfully devote themselves to the needs of the public. Help them to understand the rules of justice you have decreed, so that peace and security, happiness and freedom will never depart from our land. You'll turn the page, a prayer for the state of Israel. Before we read the English, we'll join together in the Hebrew. If you know it, please join. Avinu Shabashamayim.
Avinu Shebashamayim, Zur Yisrael v'Gol Medinat Yisrael, Rishit Smihat, Geulateinu. Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzor Yisrael B'Goalo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Rishit Smihat, Geulateinu.
Let's read together the English. Avinu Shebashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love. Spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them. Crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace, its inhabitants with lasting joy, and let us say, Amen.
Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzor Yisrael B'Goalo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Rishit Smihat, Geulateinu.
Page 181. Adam, you're going to come up and lead us in the Ashrei. Page 181.
Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha, Od Hallelujah, Selah.
Ashrei Am Shekacha Lo, Ashrei Am Shadonai Elohav.
Tehillah LeDavid, Uramimcha Elohai HaMelech, Rabbecha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
B'chol yom avarhecha, v'halala shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai Umhulal Me'od, Ve'ligdulato Ein Cheker.
Dor ledor shbach ma'asecha, ugvarotecha yagidu.
Hadar Kevod Hodecha, Yitberei Nifleotea Asicha.
Ve'zuz nerotecha yomeru, ugladcha asaprena.
Secher Rav Tuve'al Yabiu, Vitzid Katecha Yeranenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai, herech apayim ugdal chesed.
Tov Adonai Lakol, V'rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav.
Yodu chananai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchocha.
Kevod Malchutecha Yomeru, Ugurateha Yedaberu.
Lehodei libnei hadam v'rotaha, v'kvod hadar malchutoho.
Malchutecha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umemshatecha Bechol Dor Vador.
Somecha nai lechol hanoflihim, v'zokef lechol hakfufihim.
Einei Chol Elecha Yesaberu, Ve'ata Noten Lachem Et Achlam Beito.
Poteach et yadecha, u'mazbir lechol chai ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai Bechol Derachav, Vechasid Bechol Ma'asav.
Karov hanai lechol kor rahav, lechol asher yikrehu v'emet.
Reitzon Yira'ah Yaseh, Ve'et Shavatam Yishmo Ve'yoshiyem.
Shomer Adonai kol ohevav, v'ekol harshayim yashmihim.
Tehillah Adonai Yedaber Pi, Vivarech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed.
V'anachnu nevarech ya, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hallelujah. We rise. Jack Shulkoff, please come forward. You're going to carry the Torah. Some friends and cousins and others are going to join us to open the ark. Itai Ronstein, Nati Ben Yashai, Ryan Craneman, Ruby Craneman, and Josh Barwell. If you'll join us on the Bima, page 183.
Yahallelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizgav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tila lecho chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'oz, ay, 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 Havul Adonai. Adonai kivot shemo hishtachavu l'Adonai b'hadrat kodesh. Kol Adonai alamayim el hakavod hirim. Adonai almayim rabim. Kol Adonai b'koach ay ay ay. Kol Adonai behadar. Kol Adonai shover arazim. Yeshaver Adonai et arze havanon. Et arze havanon. Yarkidem imo egel. Levanon v'Sirion. Kemo ven re'emim. Ay ay ay. Kol Adonai chotzev lavodesh. Kol Adonai yachil midbar. Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh. Kol Adonai cholei ayalot. Vayecheso ye'arot. Uvhechalo kulo omer kavod. Ay 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 Adonai lamabu yashav yeshev. Adonai melech leolam. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai yevorech v'damo v'shalom. Oh Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Va'asuli mikdash v'shachanti betocham Nevarech Yah me'ata ve'ad
Ubenucho yomar Eitz chayim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomcheha me'ushar diracheha darcheinu am v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem Amen.
May be seated. My pleasure to call forward Donna Barwald. Come on. If you have your seats, please. And Adam, come on forward. We have some presentations for you.
Okay, all right. I feel like Lord Farquhar. Inside joke. Okay. Adam, I helped name you. I said there was Tatum and Liam, and then for some reason your mom went with Caleb, and I said, okay, we got to go back to the ums, so you became Adam. And I'm very glad that you have grown up to be such a fabulous kid. You're the easy one, right? He's the easy one. And it's such a good friend to my son, Josh. Okay, enough with that. Let's get to the presents. First of all, the Women of Aliyah and Men's Club have some candlesticks
Kiddush
or
cup. Kiddush cup.
Kiddush cup for you. There it is. Drink in good health, not too much. And the Federation, I believe, the Jewish Federation gives you a book, Israel Matters, as if you didn't know that Israel matters. Have you been there yet? Not yet. Yay. You're soon. Soon, soon, soon. And the LA Jewish Teen Initiative gives you cool socks. And if you don't think you'll wear them, Josh likes them, so he'll take them from you. And let's see what else. You get, from the youth department, from USY, you get a free USY membership. So that's very cool. And the best part of all, to prove that you have become bar mitzvah. Ta-da. Certificates. Oh, and one more thing. Look, Jewish National Fund, you get a, I think it's here, hold this. I think this is probably from Kadima, let me see.
It's from the synagogue.
Oh, from the synagogue.
From JNF, a tree, isn't it?
Ah, yes, the JNF from the synagogue as well. And all your Kadima friends, where's your Kadima friends? Wave, hi. They need, you can clap now.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here you go.
Donna, our president, Julie Devine, is going to make some announcements, please.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Mazel Tov, Adam, on your bar mitzvah. I know you got a lot of stuff there. And welcome to Temple Aliyah and our Shabbat morning service. And of course, Mazel Tov to the entire Kramen family on your Simcha this morning. You're invited to stay for after lunch today for Making Spiritual Connections with Rabbi Peretz today at 1 p.m. Please join us next Friday for Bim Bam Shabbat at 5:30 and Family Shabbat service celebrating birthdays at 6:30. If you'd like to join in the family Shabbat dinner in between the two services, please register on our website at templealiyah.org after this Shabbat. Next Saturday, we'll have a Shabbat morning service at 9:15 a.m. with the bar mitzvah of Jack Rich. Guess what? Purim is a little more than a week away. Have you sent in your Mishloach Manot gift baskets yet to your friends? You can still do that. There's only 2 days left to order after Shabbat. And while you're online after Shabbat, you can also pre-purchase discounted carnival tickets and wristbands and volunteer for a shift at the carnival. You can do it all at templealiyah.org/Purim after Shabbat. Please don't forget that Purim is not only fun, but a great way to raise money for our youth department. Details about all events can be found in our Kol Shabbat and on our website. As I mentioned, templealiyah.org. Thank you to Donna Barwell this morning for representing Women of Aliyah and Men's Club. Thank you, Rabbi Vogel, Hazan Mimi, Hazan Stein this morning. Thank you to our wonderful ushers this morning also. Please join us in Lubin Hall for our services, after services for our Kiddush lunch and Rebbe's Tish, graciously sponsored by Ken and Jen Craneman, and also to Violet, Michael, and Sina Razbania for contributing in memory of your beloved mother. Lastly, I'd like to remind all of our visitors and guests to just say no to electronics as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. The Musaf portion of our service, we rise together, please. Page 184.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה ועמד דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייך ובמכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעולמה ויאמרו אמן.
We begin the Amidah together, 185.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה, רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא עולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממיד ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים. נעריצך ונקדישך, כסוד שיח שרפי קודש, המקדישים שמך בקודש. ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו. כבודו מלא עולם, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה, איי מקום כבודו. לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ממקומו, ויפן ברחמים, ויחונם המייחדים שמו ערב בבוקר ביום תמיד. פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים, שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנית לעיני כל חי, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד כל לך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. ושפחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. כי אל מלך גדול, כי אל מלך גדול, גדול וקדוש אתה, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נא. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The Amidah continues silently in the following pages, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers and meditations of your heart.
עושה שלום, 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 במרום אבויה עשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום, 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 במרום אבויה עשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
Page 203.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ואמרי וחילותי וימלך מחצי וחייכון וימיכון וחיית כל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ושמע ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לילה מן קרב טוב שירתו שבחת ונחמת אמירון בעלמה ואמרו אמן. תתקבל סלוטון ובורחון וכל בית ישראל קרוב ושמעיה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
204, not on my schedule to do, but by special request, Ein Keloheinu. We're going to join the other page, 204.
Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemakenu, Ein Kamoshienu, Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemakenu, Ein Kamoshienu, Micheloheinu, Michadonenu, Michemakenu, Michamoshienu, Micha Eloheinu, Micha Adonenu, Micha Malkeinu, Micha Moshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu.
Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu,
Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Atahu Shehiktiru Avotenu Lefanecha Eketoret Hasamim. Atahu Shehiktiru Lefanecha Ketoret Hasamim. Hey, yalai la la la, yalai la la la, yalai la 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 la, yalai la la, yalai la la, yalai la la la, yalai la la, yalai la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, yalai la la, la 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 la.
We rise together, page 205, Aleinu.
Aleinu lesabeach ladon hakol latet gedula leotzer breshit shelos sanu kigoye haratzot velo samanu hamishpachot adama shelos samhal keinu kachem vegor aleinu kechol hamona ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינת עזו ושכינת עזו וגבי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אינו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבותו אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוז אין עוז. טוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוא לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
May be seated. At this time of memorial, we're calling reverence the yortzites of those who have been gathered unto their people. On this Shabbat, remember the lives and the love shared by Oscar Alpert, Harry Goldenberg, Morris Halfon, Ernest Klein, Harris Craneman, Donald Nadler, Valerie Rosenbaum, Doris Tabachnik, Mary Aronoff, Harry Braverman, Leah Chayot, Ann Gerner, Jean Jacobs, Phyllis Licht, Yolanda Mariah, Peter Rosenbaum, Sidney Siegel, Sidney Shadovitz, Isaac Silberberg, Kurt Bender, Louis Freiheit, Samuel Eisen, Josephine Landau, Louis Levy, Jack Licht, Selma Lubin, Florence Mond, Irene Albright, Ruth Padua, Faringus Razbania, Lou Ross, Sidney Rosansky, Stanley Schwartzberg, Sarah Sklar, Harleen Elkins, King Levin, Zulema Resnick, Claire Ryman, Dorothy Rose, Evelyn Rosen, Leroy Ross, Stephanie Sesser, Marion Snitkoff, Elaine Spiegel, David Titus, Lou Zeineman, Sanford Zinn, Meyer Zuckerman, Dorothy Ehrman, Leah Friend, Estelle Goldshine, Claudia Grossman, Phyllis Hurwitz, Stephen Klinetsky, Evan Langsam, Ray Peck, Manuel Smolin, Jerome Bender, Jack Bilkis, Hilda Bresloff, Harry Gertler, Zella Waldman, Sam Weller, Seymour Copeland, Abraham Gerber, Max Gitterman, Solomon Goldsmith, Michael Holden, Arnold Horland, Jack Hyman, Jeffrey Ingber, Tom Kahane, Stanley Nevitz, Edward Silken, Jerry Sucher, and Teddy Weiss. A lot of familiar names in there. People who are here in the sanctuary, distinguished members of our community who have long been and builders of this community. We remember all of them. We're also mindful on this Shabbat. David Lorch, where are you, David? There you are, David. Your father, of blessed memory, just passed away, Henry, and you are about community, and we know at this moment that you need that strength and comfort of community. We pray that you receive that. All who have need or desire to recite the Mourner's Kaddish invite you to rise at this time on page 207. And whether you're here in the sanctuary or if you are at home and this is your minyan, your sacred community, to recite these words of memory and of love, those reciting the words of the Kaddish join together. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Ma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Israel v'galam v'zman. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mavorach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei Kedusha B'richu Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran ve'almad v'amen Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu Amen. Oseh shalom b'mroma uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael imeru amen. May God who establishes peace in the heavens grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel, and all of humanity. We say, amen. You may be seated for just 1 second. To the Rasbania family, all of you here in memory of Farangus, and may her memory always be a blessing. I know you've sponsored Kiddush as well, the Oneg lunch, and so we're grateful for that in her memory. Rabbi Cheryl Peretz, hello. You're going to be teaching today. You are a master teacher. Anybody who has not ever studied with her, you are missing a treat in life, and she will inspire you. And so encourage you to stay after lunch as well. We're going to finish up this. I just want you to hold this moment. This is the end of it. It's a long run for you. Longer than anything on Broadway. Kramen family B'nai Mitzvah is coming to a close. This is the final curtain call. Am I milking it a little bit? There you go. That's what I'm looking for, Jen. That's what I'm looking for. All right, Adam, come on up here, please. All right. And Tatum and Liam and Caleb, your parent, come on. Ken and Jen, join up here. Grandparents, we're going to rise together. Everybody stand in your seats, please. I want you to put your arm around your neighbor. I want you to feel the sense of community and love. You join together in Vishamru. Here we go.
No, I don't remember you. Of course I remember you.
בין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. כי עשה אדוני הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש וביום השביעי Here we go. Come on, let me hear it. That's it. Come on. We'll do it with you, don't worry.
Al Kain Berach Adonai et Yom HaShabbat v'yikashehu Savri Chavera
L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. There you go. Only grape juice. There you go. All right, hold that for us. We have the Netilat Yadayim, the washing of the hands. Thank you, Julie. Go ahead. Wash your hands, if you will. Each hand, just as in ancient times, they purified themselves. They approached the altar to make sure that they were in the proper condition to offer sacrifices. We reenact that as we approach the table. Go ahead. You're going to recite the blessing on the Netilat Yadayim. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu mitzotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim.
Amen. And now, the Motzi, go ahead. Hold those halot together and join everybody.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
Hold that for
melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Open up. Man, open up. There you go. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, 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 Buen Shabbat.